Okay. Last one, your success, the road to your goals. Notice what we're learning. See, what are we learning today? We're learning about goals, we're learning about choices, we're learning about breath. We start to practice what we're learning today. Like, how could we actually implement this into our lives? Be aware of the changes in your life as you grow towards your goal. This is very important. And this one kind of explains all these. And this is what I'm really talking about today, this line right here, everything. The goal becomes your healing journey, it becomes the path. It doesn't matter what it is, you set a goal and you know that all your blocks are going to come between you and that goal. And you celebrate when the blocks come and you still continue towards your goal. And this is really important because most of the time we set a goal, we hit the blocks and we go home. Forget it, I'll go back to the same boring job, I'll go back to my finances, I can't get through the block, it's just not working. Everybody else can have that but me. So this is important, this is what I'm really talking about, goals. I'm really talking about having a healing journey or a path in your life. And now you can really understand why we spent 6 months covering this material. You're getting a sprinkle. But for today, for your breath session, it would be nice, you should choose a goal for something for you. I'd like you to go home with something and at least grow towards it that much, this much, or something. Get the energy in your body moving towards that. So today, like having the class here, I chose a goal. It became my healing path. All the reasons not to have the class, people who didn't want to come, I probably talked to 15, 20 people, they all thought it was great, but not in my life today, I'm busy. It's okay. I still had my path, and all my blocks came up, but I still continued on my goal. And then, you know, I believe I'm just sending a wave out there, and I'll continue to send waves out there, and we'll go. But anything. My teacher, he had a goal. He had a yacht. He used to carry around this picture of the yacht he wanted. He had a yacht and a girlfriend from Spain. Her name's Monica. Guy to chat about. The woman I did breathwork with. He carried the pictures around with him. Seminars. These are my goals. You know, this is what I'm working towards. In 5 years, he had that yacht. It was a very beautiful yacht. Then now he's got a 47-foot one now. You know, and he just manifested. It wasn't like, you know, it was amazing. That's what his goal was. Everyone has their dream. And you can't make fun of people what their dream were. But he knew between him and that goal, all his reasons not to have that yacht, not deserve it, or whatever, would show up. Or the relationship, too. So this what I'm talking about is any goal you pick becomes a healing journey when you're aware. So that's what we're really talking about today. And then you start to notice what you're learning. You start to practice what you're learning on this path. How are my goals? You start to be aware of the changes in your life as you grow towards that goal. I'm sure you opened the center must have brought up a lot of blocks and a lot of things, but you still kept choosing that's what you wanted.
I'm 7.
There you go. Being 7 is great. 7.
There's a lot of blocks. That's still running.
Sure.
When you said that, it's so funny because every day there are blocks. But I know what my goal is, and I just keep plowing right toward it.
And instead of plowing, if you can start to be aware of what the blocks are and seeing as the repetitions, because after a while they all start looking the same.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there's that one again. You can start laughing, like, oh, I thought I cured that one.
Here we go again.
And, you know, I have some friends who've been through recovery and things like that. I like their motto. It's like, every day for the rest of your life you will be tested. And I have to realize that, you know. The thing, and it's not bad, but you start to realize, once you accept that, then it doesn't become such a problem. You're like, oh, there it is again. You know, it's like it becomes the same video, but, you know, you're like,
I was just going to say that. There's the video again.
There's the video again. So what does this have to do with breathing? Your breathing mirrors your goals. You know, like, oh, I want to be successful. Yeah, I want to be successful. I can feel it. Any minute now I'm going to be successful. Do I have any passion towards this? No.
It didn't appear to be.
No. Am I going to be successful with that kind of breathing? Okay, I'm going to be successful. I have a plan. I'm going to contact these people, and I'm going to go out, and there's some other people I can contact, and I'm going to get a flyer made, and I'm going to have my breath course, and yeah, I'm excited about this. I was up at the late at night, I was writing on this, I was great, I was planning this, I made my flip things, I was having fun, I was successful. I was breathing, I was excited. So the more you start to influence your breath, like I said, you start looking around at people, and, like when they talk, like literally, the worst thing to do at a party is you talk to somebody and they're all happy, they're like, they're all breathing, and you're like, oh yeah, and so what do you do for work? And they go, I'm an accountant or something, you know. It's kind of like all of a sudden they shut down. I'm like, I gotta stop asking that at parties, you know, because immediately their conscience goes back to work and they're not excited anymore, and they're not, you know, it's kind of like. So you can see the breathing mirrors your goals. So your goals can be anything. That's the next page. But so when you focus on your goals, you notice how your breathing is. So today while you're breathing, if you choose to have a goal, how much passion do you have towards that goal? It could be body health, it could be anything. It's like, okay, it's a struggle. My body health has always been a struggle. I hate this. You know, all the blocks are showing up. Oh, this is miserable. Or you can say, okay, that's just the thought, and I'm breathing towards my body goals. And those are just blocks coming up. And then they go away. And then more breath, and the breath actually becomes easier. When the breath becomes easier, then you generally get your goal. So the way you breathe is the way you relate to your goals. By changing your breath, you're changing your relationship with your goals. So this is very important. So we're touching on some big topics that, you know, they're exciting material. And you could I know someone who's breathed her new fiance. She went to the workshop, she wanted to have a relationship, Deb Carr, and she's like, I want it, and she did, and she's like, and then she introduces him, this is my fiance, I breathed him into resistance,
wow.
you know, into existence. It's like, you know, now they're married, and it's like, you know, I got my goal, my workshop. I breathed him into existence. He's all like, yeah, well, I was existing before, but, you know, 10 years, she wanted her marriage, she was a massage therapist, very good one, very successful, but she wanted to have a partner. So she figured out what her goal was, what her blocks were, and she stayed with her goal. So you can actually, you know, breathe your yacht into existence, breathe whatever into existence. It really is. You're engaging in it. All these tools that we've been talking about all day could bring that to you.